Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it was sent to me by one of our dear brother. This is the translation of the message that he sent to me. The translation, it reads like this. I am Tendai, not his real name. I am a 35-year-old man and I come from Zim. I carry a burden that I have kept hidden for far too long. It was in the year 2008 when I first set my foot in South Africa. I came here with dreams of making a better life for myself, hoping to escape the hardships of home, but what I found was a different kind of hardship, one that I invited into my life with my own hands. When I returned back home after I had sold my luck, it might be something that is really strange to someone else when I say that I sold off my luck, but indeed I sold my luck to this other traditional healer. When I returned back to Zim, I went to this other prophet, and the prophet told me that I was going to die a very painful death in South Africa. With the small business that I had started, I never thought that I would find myself returning back to South Africa, but here I am. I am stuck in South Africa. When I arrived, I barely knew anyone. I was desperate. I was alone and I was looking for work. I did not care what I did as long as I could earn enough money to send back home. I found a job. This was when I was still in Venda, but now I am in Cape Town. I was working for this other man who had his own spaza shop. So I was working in his spaza shop. The man, he was a good man. He was also a Sangoma. This man, he assisted me each and every time. He made sure that when I wanted something, if I wanted his help, he would assist me. He used to take me to town because the police, they were giving us a lot of problems since we did not have any papers. This man, he then told me that there was something that he wanted me to do for him, and then I agreed. He then took me to this other traditional healer. And when we arrived there, that was when the traditional healer said that he wanted to see what his ancestors had to say about my life. He looked at me and then he smiled and he looked at my boss and he nodded. So I could not understand what exactly I was doing at that traditional healer's place. But then I was told that the reason as to why I was at the traditional healer's place, it was because they wanted to give me a good deal. I asked them what the deal was all about. They told me that the deal was about me giving my boss good luck so that he can use my good luck in business, and I was going to be given a lot of money. Mind you, this was in 2008. So for someone to tell you that they could give you something like 15,000 for your good luck when you were as poor as I was, you would think that it was a good deal. These two people, they kept on talking with me and they encouraged me that if I was going to agree, I was going to be given the 15,000 right there and there. And I asked him what was going to happen to me after I would have sold my good luck, my good fortune to him. And he just said, you are going to be okay. You have a lot of luck. That is what my ancestors have told me. You just need to give your boss a little bit. The man then told me that when my boss came to consult with him, it was because of the many misfortunes that were happening to him. His businesses, they were running at a loss. He was no longer profitable in business. His cars, they kept on getting damaged because there were people that were busy bewitching him, and it was only I that could help him. So at that time, that was when I agreed to sell my good luck to my boss. As a migrant who did not have any documentation at all in a foreign land, I thought that this was an opportunity of a lifetime, and I grabbed this opportunity with both hands. I agreed to take that money because I started to think about all the things that I could do with that money. I could buy some food, and I could return back home and start a small business. I agreed without hesitation. The ritual was simple, very simple. He told me that I had to sit in front of my boss. He then started drawing a circle, and he then told me to get out of that circle and to hand over the stick that he had used to draw the circle to my boss. My boss was the one who then sat inside that circle where I had been sitting, and then I handed him a candle. He handed me the candle that he had been holding, but this candle, it was about to get finished. I was told that I had to go and keep this candle burning until it was totally finished. But as for my boss, his candle, he would only light it up whenever he wanted to do a business deal. After that, that was when I was given a very small bag, and this bag, it was full of money. I thought that these two men, they were going to rob me, but my boss then said that you need to keep this money safe. If it is possible, I can drive with you straight to Musina and make sure that you have crossed the border back to your country in safety. And that is what he did. He drove with me from Venda, and then he went with me to Musina and made sure that I got into the safe taxi that was going to get me across the border. I went across the border, returned back home, and I went straight to the village where I grew up in. I told my mom that I had worked so hard and I had been saving all of that money, but it was nothing but just a lie. The truth of the matter was that I had sold my good luck, my good fortune, whatever it meant. I started my small business. I bought a small scooter that I was using because I had a small spaza shop there in Zim. But that small business crumbled to the ground. The little money that was left, that was what I used to return back to South Africa. I said that since South Africa had treated me well the first time and I had managed to get so much money, maybe it was going to treat me well again. I returned back to South Africa instead of stopping in Thohoyandou, but I went straight and I came here to Cape Town, where I am currently working. I am working by the farms. The money that I am earning a month, you'll feel sorry for me. So far away from home, yet I am only getting paid 3,300 rands a month. So this is my own situation that I am facing. I can't be in a relationship with a woman. I can only be in a relationship with women that are already having their husbands, those ones that will just charge you to sleep with you. And you will know that this is about love. And you will know that this is not about love, but it is just about sharing a bed with the woman, and then the woman will be rewarded by you. So I am a man that is facing bad luck. At work, I am always being mistreated by the foremen, by everyone. I once applied for a passport, but it just got lost. I really do not even know what happened to that passport. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear brother. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world.